two glasses. I have like a like an electronics one, and then this one. Maybe this one's better. No, it didn't do anything. I wanted to say hello. This video was meant to be, I'm Isis, by the way. This video was meant to be like a vlog about listing out kind of what, oh my god. Originally it was supposed to be me going to a couple of Rosses and Goodwills around the area that I live in and the area that I'm moving to. So yeah, I wanted to intro and I wanted to kind of, I guess, talk about why I started to go to these places, which is something that I explain in the video. Good morning. Why do people, I don't know why vloggers always have their hands up ready to, anyways. Today is Thursday. Yes, January something. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I had this like whole plan to wake up, show you the time, like, you know, those little like vlog cutesy things that people do, like brush my teeth, do all the cute little cutesy vlog things, and then I was gonna talk about what we're gonna be doing today because I'm actually really excited about what I'm doing today, but that didn't happen. My morning was real rough. I'm just gonna talk about it. Not my morning. That's not so good to talk about, but I am going to talk about what I'm planning to do today and kind of the reasons for doing it. I am moving sometime in April, trying to figure out what are like some best ways that I can save money on decor, furniture, stuff like that. And so I am going to be going to Ross and Goodwill, two different locations, one that's close to where I live right now, the other that is close to where I'm going to live, just to see which ones are better, so that way maybe when I'm done with moving all the stuff I already have and actually trying to assess what I need, which location is better. Let's go. I almost forgot to record, but I did go to Ross, as you can see right there. I didn't even realize it. It was really, it was pretty good stuff that I found at Ross, which I kind of wasn't expecting. I found a lot of really good stuff. I saw like a really pretty, like there was a really good array of plants and they were like $5, which is not bad. I saw like a lot of the rugs. I've been looking for like a 5 to 7 rug that's like a decent price, and a lot of the rugs there were like $45. And then even when you go up a little bit further, maybe like $15 to $30 more, which is pretty decent. So I'm definitely excited to go to Ross for a lot of the house decor things that I know are very, very pricey, and then kind of continuing from there. I think Goodwill is the next place that I'm going to. Okay, I was doing a lot. I'm at Goodwill. I don't know if you can see it. There she is. And so I'm gonna go there and look in for a little bit. I'm thinking, I don't know if there's like a lot of housing stuff at Goodwill. I know there's like clothing things. So I'm gonna see what they have there. There's also a Big Lots, which I kind of want to go to see. They have like cool furniture stuff, and I need sticky notes. I think the Goodwill would be really, really good. So let's go inside and see. Okay, so I did not bother filming because that was terrible. Today just wasn't the day. I think today just wasn't the day for me to find clothing that I maybe would have liked. So I'm gonna head over to Big Lots. So I went to Goodwill and it was pretty bad. I didn't even try to film. I went in and I hated it like a lot. Luckily there was like there was a Big Lots. I actually just went to that Big Lots. It was really nice. I really liked it. I think I was underwhelmed. On YouTube they show Goodwill as being like these places that you can get stuff from that are like, it's amazing, it's jackpot, it's this, it's that, and I went to one and it felt just so underwhelming to be there. I actually hated it, and I tried to look and see if there were maybe some things that I can maybe salvage from there, but there was nothing really there that I genuinely like. And then also another issue is that there are so many Goodwill donation centers where I live and where I'm moving to that it was really hard to find a Goodwill just in general. So I'm thinking maybe just going to a regular thrift store might work better for me compared to going to a Goodwill, because there's just none there really. I think maybe if I dig around some more I can maybe find some, but my biggest kind of frustration and issue was that there were more donation centers than there were Goodwills, which confuses me because then that makes me wonder, then where are places like, are these clothes and things that are being donated, are they not actually staying within the state? Are they going somewhere else? I mean, maybe there's like maybe I could probably like research it and look it up, but I was so confused. So it was really nice stuff. They had plants. They had plants, but it was like right by, they had plants, but it was right by where everybody could see it. Didn't want to show that. But it had really nice decor stuff, so I'm definitely gonna go back there and look at some stuff. And they didn't have any school stuff, which I was actually kind of surprised about. So I don't know if Big Lots is turning into more of a like furniture, home decor kind of thing, like a TJ Maxx or a Home Good. Because I could have sworn that they used to have other things. Like I could have sworn it was a bigger department store. So I guess they're rebranding or something, or this Big Lots is just not as big as the other ones usually are. So that didn't work. So I'm actually going to go, I said 2, but I meant 3 more places. So I'm gonna go to the other Ross and then another place, and then I'm gonna go home. So this is like, I'm so sorry if you hear my computer, but this is like editing ISIS. So for some reason, I guess when I decided to record footage on my camera, I instead took a JPEG picture instead of recording. So I probably just sat there and talked to myself without realizing it. So I loved that Ross. It was really great. I'm just gonna, I guess, show just some B-roll of what I found. I know it was like way cheaper. Like I guess it would probably like about 10 bucks cheaper at that Ross compared to the Ross that I went to. I really loved it. I thought it was great. I genuinely don't understand how I was able to make that big of a mistake and not realize it. But look at my hair. Anyways, don't look at that. So I just don't. That's it. I really loved that Ross. I think they had a little bit better stuff, definitely a little bit more cheaper, which kind of makes sense because taxes are very different when you're between where I live now and where I'm moving, so it makes sense. That's all I really wanted to say. Thanks. I've learned a lot of things, excuse my chair if you hear it squeaking, but I've learned a lot of things from doing this kind of search for furniture and decor and trying to plan and figure out a lot of what I wanted to do when I moved. What I've been learning so far in this journey is trying to find the cheapest things that are still ethical and will save money on my pocket. So for example, West Elm is really sustainable and ethical, but West Elm is incredibly expensive. You kind of have to figure out, measure out what makes sense for you. And honestly, I could get the same priced thing that I see at West Elm somewhere else for way cheaper, and it still can kind of fit within that ethical kind of mode. Thinking about stuff like that you don't think you'll ever need to think about, that you apparently do. So I guess my lessons from this whole me driving around, part of it was for my self-care. I had a really rough morning and I was having a really rough week, and it was really nice to kind of go and shop, window shop at these places, and kind of dream about a life where maybe some of the things that I was dealing with in that time were not existing or non-existent. It was, part of it was my self-care, trying to give myself some peace and calmness that I just kind of wasn't getting at the moment. The other part of it was for me to really actually start to plan and think about where I'm going to be buying furniture and maybe plan the time frame of when I'm going to get these things. I didn't take a whole bunch of candid shots because I didn't want to freak people out and I didn't want to freak myself out, so I tried to film as much as possible, but it's a little bit difficult. But I did actually go to Target. I think it was on Sunday. I went to Target and I went to another Ross that was closer to that Target, and so it was kind of fun to still go and look at these other places. And I'm just finding that I should just go to places that are closer to where I'm going to be moving compared to where I'm living right now, because it seemed like it was cheaper. Another thing is maybe look at where you're moving to and see how much the cost is for getting the stuff there compared to getting it somewhere else. Compare which one, hopefully if you have transportation, compare which one makes sense and then go from there. What I learned in this video essentially was, 1, it's great to window shop. It's a weird sort of great self-care. 2, definitely going to Ross and Goodwill. Going to little department places like that are incredibly like the best decision ever. I went to Target after going to so many Rosses and I literally was like, oh, I don't need these and this and that, because I found a place where I can get some of these things and fulfill that weird decor person in me that are cheaper and aren't gonna break my bank. And so I would definitely say I learned to go to cheaper places and actually go out on a limb and discover them. And this was coming from number 3. I did a lot of research, and research is really, really good. All that I have today for this video, I'm trying to, in this new year, film more every week. I still haven't figured out what day I want to put up videos. I'm thinking every Saturday, just so I can give myself a week to really film everything and put it together. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll have a video next week, definitely about something that I've learned or some weird thing that happened in my life that I vlogged but never put up. So I'll see you around. Bye.